ありがとうございました。
Yo, what is going on, guys? Ohio Pepe Gaming here, back with another My Hero Mania video. And today I'm going to be going over the top 3 support quirks in this game. Now, when I say support quirks, what I mean is a quirk that is not going to be super good for soloing bosses or even raids, but it is something that's going to shine when you do raids or boss fights with a team. And 2 of these are actually going to be common quirks, so they're probably something you've spun off before trying to get legendary. And just trust me, like, these quirks may not seem like much, but when it comes to a group environment like a raid or a boss fight, they do some solid work. But yeah, before I tell you guys what those 3 quirks are, make sure you guys like. If you're new, subscribe, hit the notification bell, join my Discord, and if you guys want to play with me, make sure you cop one of those memberships. Alright guys, so the first one I want to talk about is Super Regeneration. Now, Super Regeneration is going to be number 3 on our list because it's not the best support quirk, and it's just not really good for anything other than just healing. The only thing you're going to be able to use with Super Regeneration is going to be the team heal, but the team heal comes in clutch, especially if you guys are in a raid and some of your teammates are getting slapped. You can just group them all up together and team heal. And yeah, it's never a bad thing to have a healer on your team. Healers always come in clutch. The role of Super Regeneration is basically just stand back, let your teammates do the work, and whenever they're low on health, jump in and get those heals in. Super Regeneration is going to be probably the one that people spin off the most because they think it's garbage or whatever, but honestly, when it comes to something like a raid or even this boss fight here, healing would come in clutch. Like, look at me, I have 55 health. If Lita would have comboed me, I would have been dead. Now, in the number 2 spot, I want to talk about Phoenix. Phoenix is something that you're going to see a lot of people use and a lot of people vouch for because it has healing, it does some good damage, and it's overall a pretty easy quirk to get. I'm pretty sure Phoenix is a rare quirk, so it is going to be a little harder to get than Super Regeneration. But apart from healing, you can also do some damage. And to be quite honest, Super Regeneration only gives you 2 moves. Phoenix, I think, has a full move set of 5. So those 3 extra attacks are going to come in clutch, especially when you're in a raid or you're doing boss fights like this. Now, the number 1 support quirk, in my opinion, is the one that I have right now. This is the Ice quirk. This is a common quirk. This is something that everyone has gotten probably a handful of times, if not 2 handfuls. And the reason I picked Ice over Phoenix is because you can keep bosses like Lita in one spot for a really long time, which gives your teammates the upper hand, and you guys can finish the Lita boss in a matter of seconds when you have people with Ice on your team. Half Hot, Half Cold is also a really good support quirk, but it's also a legendary, so it's going to be a lot harder to get. So that's why I went with Ice, but either one will do just fine. But I like Ice more because of the ice field here. He has a really long stun, as you can see. And then when they bust out, freeze them again with Ice Skate. Freeze them again with giant ice walls. Freeze them again with that. Freeze them again with Ice Field. And you just kind of do this over and over again. This is what your job will be as a support quirk hero. It takes a lot longer to do this when you don't have something to keep him in one spot. The Lita boss moves around like crazy, so the longer you can keep him in one spot, the easier it's going to be for your teammates to actually finish him off. And Ice Skate is such a clutch move because you can just aim it wherever he's at, freeze him no matter what. Ice is also something that's going to come in clutch in raids, as well as Half Hot, Half Cold. Because if you have one person grouping all these guys up, and then you just jump in with something like giant ice walls, freeze the group, or Ice Field, you can freeze an entire group with that, and if they unfreeze, hit them with the Ice Skate, hit them with Flash Freeze, Ice Skate again, hit them with the walls again, ice field. Like, you guys can see just from this demonstration how much I've been able to keep Lita in one spot. This is something that's going to give you guys the upper hand in every situation, whether it's a raid or a boss fight. So yeah guys, ice and half hot half cold are definitely going to be top tier support quirks. So these 3 quirks are going to be for 2 kinds of people. People who like to be in the background and support with healing, and people who like to be part of the action but also like to support their teammates. So if you want to be in the background, go for something like super regeneration, where you can just come in, heal your teammates, and then back up. If you want to be on the front lines and help your teammates, go for something like ice or half hot half cold. And if you want a little bit of both, go for Phoenix. Phoenix has healing and does some pretty solid damage. It's not going to keep the enemy in one spot. It does have some pretty good AoE though, so yeah, I hope this video helped you guys out. I know a lot of you don't play as a support hero or a sidekick basically, but when it comes to successfully completing a raid, you're going to need these guys. You're going to need someone who is just there to support you, and it's going to come in clutch when it's their time. So if you guys have someone with super regeneration or someone with ice on your team, don't complain. Trust me, these guys will pull their own weight in their own way. Anyways guys, I wanted to get this video out for New Year's just to give you guys something to watch while you're celebrating with your families, or if you're celebrating it by yourself. I want to take this time to say thank you guys so much for 5,900 subscribers. We are so close to 6,000, and this is something that I couldn't have done without you guys. So yeah, thank you guys so much. Don't forget to like, if you're new, subscribe, hit the notification bell, join my Discord, and don't sleep on those memberships. I hope you all had a great year, and I'll see you guys in 2021.